YouTube. We're getting set up on this bridge, Why do I keep calling this a bridge? It's in a bridge, it's a dock. Getting set up on this dock job. We still got a little bit of setting up yet to do. Right now I'm mid-span on my outriggers. I'm gonna grab my big outrigger mats off the back of our trailer, put them on my heavy side, which is the side towards the river. So I'm gonna be boomed down a ways. That's where the most load's gonna be. These little round mats that we've got, they work pretty well if you're on really hard surface, if you're not handling a lot of weight, or if you're not handling anything at a very long distance. I prefer not to punch one of those through this asphalt parking lot on the heavy side of the crane, so we're going to put our big mats down on that one side. Right now we're just going to grab some rigging and swing over and grab those, set them out, and then I'll have to lay the boom back in the rack and go full span on my outriggers. Alright YouTube, I'm back. We got 71.9 feet of boom out. We're going to stack up some counterweights here on the deck, get them hung on the back of the crane. And we still got a little bit of work to do before we're ready to start putting this dock in the water. We've got to re-reeve our block down to 2 parts. And we will be ready to rock and roll. I say rock and roll, it's about, these cranes are pretty slow. There's not much rocking and rolling. See if I can get this thing to spin a little bit. Last thing we want to do is put that corner of that counterweight through this windshield. One, I would probably put some extra material in my seat if I did that. And two, glass is probably pretty expensive. It would have to come from Germany. YouTube, we got our block reeved, 2 parts of line. Got our 79,000 pounds of counterweight hung on the back. Now we just got to run out 157 feet of boom. So any of you that watched my other videos, you know that is kind of a time-consuming process. So I'll go ahead and just shut the camera off. I've got the little session up there on the anti-2 block weight on the end of the boom, so you'll get a bird's eye view of 157 feet up. We got our 157 feet now. Let you look up there. Swing this back down. Got the camera on the end recording. Swing over here and start making something happen. looking in it occasionally, which is pretty typical whenever you set a crane up. It seems like you're always at some point looking into the sun. I'm just guessing I'm going to be about right over in there. I may have to adjust a little bit when I get closer. Bounce that you see in the block right there, that's just the boom bouncing up and down. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching any controls, and that was just from booming up a little bit. So these things are pretty flexible. Looks like I need to swing left just a little bit. I'm going to try to hold our radius coming up. Then I'll start booming down a little bit as I'm swinging. Because I know I might have to set it out there a little ways anyway, so I just as well start doing that as I'm getting it there. But I don't want to fly this thing over any vehicles, so we're going to wait until we get over the bank. Up at the same time, so I just want this to kind of float on out there. We can lose a little bit of height as we're going. Right there, we're at about a 93 feet or 93 foot radius. Probably out to about 130, I'm guessing. The river's up a little ways, so. Alright, he gave me the stop swinging, just boom it down. Okay, now he just wants to cable down, so we're going to cable it down. You can see my signal person here on the left side. So I can still see the piece, but once I get down here a little ways, I won't be able to see anything. So it's going to be totally dependent on signals from other people. As long as, if our signal person stays in view, then as he gives me a signal, I'll tell you what he's signaling me. Okay, so they want some boom down. I don't know if you can see him out there or not. everyone's signaling me, I stopped. Okay, now we're booming down some more. Cabling up. Must be floating. I lost a little bit of weight there. Looks like the old session's still recording, so we ought to have some decent footage. At least some decent footage from out there on the end. I know you can't see much from where I'm at. Camera placement inside this cab's a little bit challenging. I've had some people want me to put on the outside, and I mean, I suppose I could do that and control 2 cameras with my remote, but I've got a lot going on in here anyway when I'm trying to operate the crane. So it's actually really easy for me just to have it above my head. I can reach up and start and stop it without having to give it too much thought. So I don't think I want any more than 1 camera on that remote, because then I'd be fumbling through the remote trying to figure out which camera I'm running. And alright, so we're cabling up. I don't know if we're cut loose or if we're still hooked up. Alright, looks like we're cut loose. He's giving me the go faster. assume when you're doing crane work, but since they're standing over there, that's the next piece. Okay, I'm going to do these in independent lifts, independent videos. That way, yeah, it's easier to edit. Okay, here's our next piece. Now, if you'll notice, whenever I'm unhooking a piece, I will raise the hook up after they take the rigging off of it. And I do that so they don't run into it or hit their hands on it. That hook is heavy and it would hurt. Looks like we need to swing right just a little bit. We'll catch this piece. I also know that sometimes I stop talking in the middle of a sentence. It's then that I'm concentrating. There's a lot that goes on inside this thing. So I'll try to narrate as much as I can, but sometimes you just have to be quiet and pay attention to what you're doing. Goes over here somewhere. Cable up and swing left. Well, those of you who've never seen the Missouri River, you're seeing it now. Alright, once this cable up easy. A lot of water runs down through this river every day. It actually starts clear up in, I think, the middle of Montana in a little stream. It's like a little trickle. Goes through a few dams down in the Dakotas. Gets down here. It actually defines the state line between Nebraska and Iowa, and then also Kansas and Missouri in the northwest corner of Missouri and northeast corner of Kansas. Makes its way down to Kansas City, and then heads east. It cuts clear across the state to St. Louis, meets up with the Mississippi River right in St. Louis. Eventually makes its way all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. But I believe, don't quote me on this, you'll have to Google it, fact check me, whatever, but the Missouri River is the largest river network in North America. I haven't Googled that. I'm just going off of what I learned in school, I don't know, 20-some years ago. I'm going to try something different with this camera I've got inside the cab. The view you guys haven't gotten yet. I don't know how it's going to work out. We'll see what it looks like in editing. I'm going to stop both cameras here in a second. I'm going to move the one off my top glass and put it on the side window, and I'll point it at the controls.